Review code provided by Jolly Punch Games for nintendad.co.uk. Fly Punch Boom is a party fighting game made almost entirely by Jolly Punch along with some musicians and help with the finer things. In this world you play as creatures known as Punchies who are immortal beings that love fighting. In fact, great cosmic clashes are how new ones are created as it's the only way they can reproduce. Fights take place in large arenas that are traversed by flight. The opponent's health can be whittled down by attacks, but you can also push building pieces, whales, and other objects directly into them. If you boost directly into an unprepared rival, you can mash punches into them to send them across the screen. If they are also attacking, you can choose to either punch, counter, or grab, functioning in the manner of rock, paper, scissors where one beats the other. When doing so, there's a clash bar that slides across as you need to hit the button within it to attack. And if you hit close to the end, you'll get a mega hit which beats weaker attacks. If you both land the same attack, you'll mash the punch button to see who's the victor of the encounter. With weaker hits, you have a chance to break from the attack if you press the shown buttons before the opponent presses theirs. When you're thrown from a punch-up, you have a very brief period to press a randomly shown recovery button, otherwise they're likely to boost in for more attacks. If one is thrown into a dangerous object or on the border, you'll need to stop the death bar slider in the yellow in order to not die instantly. The lower health you have, the smaller this recovery window is. If you're very low on health, a successful attack can decapitate you, ending the round. All games are best of 3. Every character has the same 3 meters for teleportation, special attacks, and their unique ability. Stages not only have launchable fireballs and skyscrapers, but special energy will appear. Collecting 2 of these will allow you to launch your special attack that is different for every character. Each Punchie has another meter that will build up over time and unleash their unique ability without prompting. For example, Groovus will randomly avoid an attack, while Wiggle will leave bombs around the map for a while. Teleportation works on a cooldown and can be used to tag in a teammate in the 2 vs 2 mode. Playing the tutorial is certainly needed to come to grasp with this gameplay system. For single player, there is the usual arcade mode, though there's no story on display here. There are various unlockables including 2 characters to make a total of 10, and an inbuilt achievement system for things such as decapitating opponents 10 times. Playing both on and offline will give you experience to level up with various level names like Devil Fruit. Each character has an alternate outfit which seems to unlock after playing them for a certain time or amount of matches, like roughly an hour. Local play allows for 1 vs 1 and 2 vs 2 for a total of 4 players on the one system. The 4-player mode is a bit odd as it's a tag team fight where you're swapping in and out with little control, aside from using the teleport. Furthermore, while you might get hit out, your partner may need to save you from the death bar even if they're already knocked out. While that seems to be a way to make sure all players are engaged at once, I found it to be more confusing and ended up with losses just because my teammate wasn't paying attention. Online is 1 vs 1 only, but you can go into quick play or find lobbies. While matchmaking, you can continue to play offline or play a minigame. The world of Fly Punch Boom is embodied by a unique cartoon style made by the game's creator. It's animated in a way that can make for some very funny screenshots, but it also shows off the dynamic, high-energy nature of fights. There are multiple different death animations per stage based on where you failed, such as getting sneezed out of a sphinx or being punched so hard you orbit a planet. The character designs are interesting, ranging from a pompadoured bird or afro skeleton to a snake-like creature with a hand-shaped head. The music is mostly rock, with an electrical guitar focus that works really well with the game's style. I had absolutely no performance or technical issues with the game in either handheld or docked mode. Despite being in a pretty low ranked country for internet quality and on Wi-Fi, I was able to fight for a long time against my opponent in England. The only issues resulted after over half an hour of play, and that was just a few seconds worth of re-establishing connection at the start of a match. If I had such a good experience, I'm sure most people won't have many troubles playing this online. Playing against the computer felt the most unfulfilling, as unlike a person, they don't need to react to what random button is showing for a save. When competing against friends, I had a great time, and eventually we were able to chat about other things while playing it. While my Mario Party skills make me the best button masher, all these clashes do get tiring. The stages all have a good amount of different obstacles and deaths, so a few more stages would have been nice. Once I get a hang of the combat, I think this is a great game to play while relaxing with friends. But, as I've said, I don't think the 4-player mode is good for more than the most concentrated of people. Fly Punch Boom really stays true to the name of the game. The wacky cartoon characters and stages make it a great game to punch on with your buddies. I give it a 7 out of 10. Be sure to check out nintendad.co.uk for other Switch reviews and news. Bye!